Welcome to how to take off non-structural metal stud, drywall, and insulation using eTakeoff. This video supplements the written instructions in your manual. This system is composed of the eTakeoff Premier version program, a quantity worksheet with two main items, non-struck metal stud openings and non-struck metal stud walls. Each of these has many sub-items. And an Excel workbook with a single worksheet that has been conditionally formatted to highlight those cells with values above 0. Additionally, there are comments in many of the cells that provide additional information. The first time a measurement is made on a drawing page, the scale must be set. By going into the eTakeoff extension or assembly, we can set defaults. When I first begin to estimate walls, I determine how most of the walls are configured. Gauge of material, width, height, drywall type and configuration, insulation, and cold rolled channel use. Then I set the default answers in the extension to agree with these choices. I usually do the walls that are not the norm for the project first, so the plans are marked when it is time to do the walls that are the norm. In this way, there is less chance of estimating a wall with the wrong configuration. We're ready to start our takeoff now that the defaults have been selected. Left-click the down arrow icon of the item assignment toolbar and double-click the non-structural MS walls and check the auto-assign checkbox. Left-click the ruler or enter the end key as in November. Left-click a beginning point for the takeoff. Left-click any intersecting points, adding a stud with each click, and continue to the end. You can add another wall to this particular takeoff by entering the G key, as in golf, or enter the S key to stop the takeoff. By entering the N key, again, you start another takeoff with the same defaults. You do not have to use the defaults you have previously selected. By highlighting a takeoff measurement, the values set for that measurement are visible in the quantity list. You can change any of those choices previously selected for that particular takeoff or measurement. eTakeoff tracks all of these changes on the fly, storing them in a database at the conclusion of each measurement. You can return to each of your measurements later to modify them as you wish. eTakeoff Premier tracks all measurements done in the project in the quantity worksheet. You access the quantity worksheet by left-clicking this icon, left-click the plus sign, revealing all of the measurements and breakdown codes for the particular item. You can double-click any of the measurements and eTakeoff will change to that page with that measurement selected. In the item assignment toolbar, left-click the down arrow, double left-click non-structural MS openings and the auto-assign checkbox. Left-click the ruler, left-click the beginning point and the end point. In the quantity list, make selections and input dimension requests. Wall width, wall height, header style. Choose 4-piece header size if applicable. Enter the header height of the opening and enter the rough opening height. Make drywall selections. You are ready to move to the next opening. To copy measurements, make sure the item assignment toolbar agrees with the item you want to copy. Highlight the measurement you want to copy, right-click the measurement, and choose Select in Item Assignment Toolbar, and verify the Auto-Assign checkbox is checked. Strike the letter M on the keyboard. Notice the cursor change. Hold down the control button and drag a copy of the highlighted measurement to the new location. Notice the original is still highlighted and there is a new one that you can select by striking the letter S to end the previous selection. Notice the new copied measurement has all the same choices and measurements as the original. In the Excel sheet with the project set to the current project, I can view the current results of this project when the Excel workbook was open. Notice there are no 25 gauge, 2.5 inch, 12-foot studs. If I go back to eTakeoff and do another measurement using 2.5 inch, 12-foot, 25 gauge studs as the default, when I return to the Excel worksheet and do a refresh, the Excel worksheet now reflects exactly where my takeoff stands.